Imagine this. You finally got your hands on a jar of real mad honey from the cliffs of Nepal. You waited weeks for the delivery. You read all the stories about its warmth, its calm energy, and its ancient power. You sat down, took a spoonful, and waited. 30 minutes passed, then an hour, then 2 hours, and nothing happened. Nothing at all. If this story sounds familiar to you, do not worry. You are not alone, and your honey is most likely not fake. There are very common reasons why beginners feel nothing on their first try, and the good news is that every single one of these mistakes can be fixed easily. Today we are going to explore the real science and traditional wisdom behind getting the most out of this rare Himalayan treasure. Let us start with the most common mistake of all. You probably took it on a full stomach. According to leading dosage guides, mad honey works best when consumed on an empty stomach. The reason is simple, like when food is already inside your digestive system, the natural compounds in mad honey, called granulotoxins, get absorbed much more slowly. Some users report waiting 2 to 3 hours and still feeling nothing, because their last meal blocked the absorption process. I switched to taking it in the late afternoon, at least 3 to 4 hours after my last meal. On an empty stomach, the effects can begin in just 25 to 40 minutes. On a full stomach, they may never reach their full potential at all. This single change makes the biggest difference for most beginners. The second reason many people feel nothing is the dose itself. This may sound surprising, but new users often take too little, not too much. The recommended starting dose for first-time users is 1 teaspoon, which equals about 2.5 to 5 grams. Some very strict guides even suggest starting with just half a teaspoon. While starting small is wise, some people stop there and never adjust. Experts agree that if you wait the full 90 minutes and feel absolutely nothing, you can safely try again the next day with a slightly larger amount. Most experienced users settle between 1 and 2 teaspoons per session. The 1 tablespoon ceiling is where the risk profile changes. Patience is the key. The body needs time to learn this honey, and rushing the process never works. The third reason is timing and patience. Many first-time users wait only 20 or 30 minutes and decide nothing is happening. According to multiple mad honey guides, the effects typically begin between 25 minutes and 1 full hour. However, for some people, the onset can take up to 2 or even 3 hours. Body chemistry, age, weight, metabolism, and even hydration levels all change the timing. The most respected sources recommend waiting at least 60 to 90 minutes before deciding to take more. Many beginners give up too early, eat a snack, drink coffee, and accidentally cancel out the effects before they even begin. Once you take mad honey, the next 2 hours should be a quiet window of patience. Sit calmly, sip warm water, and let your body do its work. Another common reason is the temperature of the honey itself. This is a mistake even experienced users make. Mad honey should never be mixed with boiling water or hot tea. Heat above a certain level breaks down the natural compounds inside the honey, especially the granulotoxins responsible for its unique effects. The correct way is to take the honey directly from the spoon, or mix it gently with warm water that is below boiling. Traditional users in Nepal have followed this rule for generations. They know that the magic of mad honey lives in its raw form. If you have been adding it to your morning hot tea, you may have unknowingly destroyed everything that makes the honey special. The fourth issue is something called natural tolerance. Mad honey contains compounds that bind to sodium channels in our cells. With repeated use, the body becomes used to these compounds and starts to respond less strongly. This is well documented in scientific literature. Experts recommend leaving at least 5 to 7 days between each dose. Some long-term users go even longer, taking mad honey only once every 2 weeks. If you took it daily for several days in a row, hoping for stronger results, you actually trained your body to feel less. The solution is simple. Take a full break for 1 or 2 weeks, then start again with a clean and reset system. This single practice keeps the experience fresh and meaningful every time. The fifth and very important reason is the season and source of your honey. Real mad honey is harvested only twice every year, once in spring from March to May, and once in autumn from September to November. According to research, spring harvested honey contains up to 3 times more active compounds than autumn harvested honey. This is because spring rhododendron flowers bloom at the highest altitudes and produce the strongest nectar. If you bought autumn honey expecting spring potency, the difference is huge. Always check the harvest season before buying. The best sources clearly mention the harvest period on their label or website. Premium suppliers also lab test every batch to confirm the natural compound levels. Look for honey with a high rhododendron pollen percentage, which is considered the gold standard for real strength. Authenticity is the next thing to check. The mad honey market has grown so fast that many fake or diluted products have entered the shelves. Real mad honey has a deep amber to reddish brown color, a slightly bitter or earthy aftertaste, and a thick, raw texture. Fake versions often look too clear, taste only sweet, and lack the natural tingling sensation on the tongue. Real mad honey can sell for $60 to $100 per pound. If you bought a jar that was extremely cheap, the chances are high that it was not pure. Buy from a source that clearly states the harvest region, season, and provides batch-specific lab results. Real supply is always limited, and that limit is part of what makes it real. There is one more secret that traditional users in Nepal have known for centuries. Setting and environment matter. If you took mad honey in a stressful moment, while scrolling your phone or right before a busy meeting, your nervous system was already overstimulated. Mad honey works gently. Its effects are subtle, calm, and quiet. The traditional way is to take it in a peaceful setting, allow 45 to 60 minutes of relaxation, and stay hydrated. This is exactly how the Gurung people have used it for generations during their sacred rituals. Quiet body, quiet mind, and patience. That is the formula that turns a small spoonful into a memorable experience. So let us put it all together. If you felt nothing from mad honey on your first try, here's the simple plan to fix it. Take it in the late afternoon on a completely empty stomach, at least 3 to 4 hours after your last meal. Use 1 teaspoon of real spring harvested honey. Take it directly from the spoon or with warm water below boiling. Wait at least 60 to 90 minutes in a calm setting. Avoid coffee, alcohol, or heavy food during this window. Repeat only after 5 to 7 days to keep your body sensitive. And most importantly, buy only from a trusted source that mentions the harvest season, the region, and lab testing. Follow these rules and the experience changes completely. Mad honey is not a snack. It is not a sugar cube. It is a 2,400-year-old natural product that has been documented since the time of ancient Greek soldiers and Roman generals. It rewards patience, respect, and the right approach. When you treat it the way the mountain communities of Nepal have always treated it, the honey gives back its full character. The problem is almost never the honey itself. The fix is almost always in the small details that beginners miss on their first try. If this guide helped you understand your mad honey experience better, please tap that like button and subscribe to the channel for more honest and deeply researched content about rare natural treasures from around the world. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a new upload. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.